Yeah, the culture of Iran brought to he worked in North York. I used to say, I have a little bit headache, a little. It's like, okay, turn around, boom, boom, and then send you. So that's what they grew up with.
My experience, Iranians, even those in my family, compared to the Canadian healthcare system, for example, are much more prone to say "Boro doctor," go to the doctor. Like they get a sniffle, and or I'll get a sniffle, and within a day, if I haven't gone to a doctor, an Iranian friend will be like, "Turn after doctor," and it's like, well, it doesn't really work that here, and also that way here, and also if I go to the doctor, he'll say, "How long have you had a sniffle?" And I'll say, "A day," and he'll say, "Well, wait a couple of weeks and see if it gets better, and if not, we'll talk about treatment." So that's part of the mindset, right? It's like there's a way to cure this in an accelerated kind of fashion.
Mhm. That's what it is. In Iran, from what we're used to, as a child, I grew up there until I was 12. I used to go see a doctor for any sniffle, any headache, or whatever, and I used to get a shot of penicillin in my butt, and I used to feel better. Penicillin and some dexamethasone, which is a high dose of steroids. So there's really no indication to use that for anything except for very specific illnesses. But that's changed now.
They
So
would
I don't
also
think it's
put that
happening.
in your ass, the steroid.
That's what they give is dexamethasone, high dose penicillin, and they send you home. And I'll tell you a funny story. I won't name names, but when I first came to Canada, I was 12. There was a doctor. He did the same thing. He had the culture of Iran brought to he worked in North York. I used to say, I have a little bit headache, a little. It's like, okay, turn around, boom, boom, and then send you. So that's what they grew up with. So if you go to a doctor and the doctor actually listens to you, asks you for duration of your symptoms, where is your headache? They're like, what's wrong with this doctor? Why doesn't he just give me those two shots in the butt so I can go home? So we bring that to North America, but everything is evidence based here. Doctors cannot just give you antibiotics because they're responsible for all the side effects.